This is a newspaper, right? It's 90% bullshit, but it's entertaining. That's why I read it, because it entertains me. You won't let me read it, so you entertain me with your bullshit. Tell me a story right now, go.
I'll go, right.
So jump into Jalen Brunson. We're going to do a deep dive into some of the looks that he was getting from this Pistons team defense. And ironic enough, going from game 1 to game 2, they were kind of playing him defensively the same way the Knicks were guarding Cade Cunningham in the pick and rolls in game 1. The Pistons played it very, very tight with these pick and rolls. Just look how Schroeder just jumps it very early on. They were doing the same thing to Cade Cunningham in game 1. OG would normally jump the pick. Meanwhile, Anthony Towns or Jalen Brunson would hard hedge, put pressure on the ball, and then recover to their man. Jumping back to game 2, Schroeder anticipating the screen right here. It's going to be a hard hedge by Paul Reed, and Brunson works extra hard for the 1v1 situation. Just looking at it again, the only thing with Mitchell Robinson, I wish he had a better feel for his defender. Just right up on him, he could easily just ghost this, and then Brunson could just dump it over the top. Crazy. It makes you kind of miss Isaiah Hartenstein. And you know, just a quick side note, the Knicks missed a lot of easy offense. Look at Cat. It's going to be wide open. A lot of easy offensive opportunities. Here's another missed opportunity for easy offense heading down the stretch in the 4th. Mikal should have swung the ball quickly to Towns to get this 1v1 situation, which he's been dominating since game 1, but they didn't really go to it. But it's a missed opportunity here, and instead they settle for the tougher shot. The Pistons were all over Brunson on these screens. Mitch is going to get a nice little rescreen right here. The Pistons defenders, they were a lot more attentive on the details in game 2. So part of the offense stalling in that third quarter is JB really having to come off these screens. That's how they kind of had to run this offense. But Reed right here, he hedges just to delay Brunson going downhill, and the pass has to come in a much tighter space. Again, that third quarter was something else. Just a stagnation with the offense. And keep in mind, with Jalen Duren on the court, the Knicks easily could have got a switch right here and then forced Duren when he's on OG to come up and set this screen. Now you got Duren backpedaling and you got OG possibly on the roll. I know heading into this postseason, some of us like the Mitchell Robinson, Anthony Towns lineup, but this is the limitations of it right here. Because running a pick and roll with Mitch right here doesn't really lead to any advantage but Brunson just going downhill. It's not like Mitch is going to pick and pop or he's good at just handling the ball as the roll man. The imagination was definitely limited in this third quarter. And I'm telling you, it's an eye opener for Tibbs. It's almost like the light bell has gone off. And some of the Knicks upper brasses, I should say, maybe Leon Rose is, hey, we might need a new head coach. Because this Pistons team, the way they're lined up at this exact moment, is really not that sophisticated. Look at the shooters. They're really relying on Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr. to be their three-point shooters. And in this game, they really don't have the sauce. But yet, the Knicks are even underperforming way beyond these guys. But again, they're still only down 10, which is crazy. But just going back to the point of the Knicks just drawing up switches and the proper matchups with just off-ball movement. Look how Josh Hart is lined up with Cade, but they're going to run this dribble handoff right here into a screen to get Cade matched up with JB. And the Knicks could be running the same exact thing. And the Knicks have enough personnel to be running the same exact plays to draw favorable matchups for Brunson, OG, Mikal, and especially Cat. Just get him on Sir Thompson. Get him on Jalen Duren. Let's exploit some of this team's lack of experience. Here's a moment where the Knicks exploit the two Pistons' younger players. Josh Hart setting up Sir Thompson, and you got Jalen Duren involved in this right here. Now Duren overplays it because Josh could have easily had ghost this, and we know Josh, he puts pressure on that rim, and he can also make the passes. But the Knicks catch him lacking anyway. Brunson taking advantage of Asar's inexperience. And Asar has been in foul trouble for a good minute throughout this series. He is very frustrated, but he's learning. He's going through the motions. This is why I say this series is really for the Knicks to shoot themselves in the foot. That's the only way they're losing.